record this while we're doing it. You're blind. Do you realize that you are blind? If you don't know what's going on in the world, you're blind. And the sad thing is, it is completely obvious what's going on. Right now, it seems like everything's just falling apart. The economy, everything. It's just falling apart. But it's not. Because you see, God sent His Son Jesus to die for our sin. And He did. And so God forgives us our sin, including all sin. Now, it's up to you whether or not you accept that forgiveness. Invite Jesus, His Spirit, into your heart to live, to guide you, to help you through life. But most of you don't want that. You want to listen to the people in the news and everywhere else tell you how whatever it is, when it's not. Let's look at it like this. They told you you had to have a vaccine or you're going to spread the disease and everybody's going to die. Really? Where did it come from? Well, it was manufactured. According to the doctor that was in charge of the country as far as health goes. Now, the government says you have to have the vaccine. But then, why does the government leave the border open so that there's a nice flow of fentanyl killing people? What are we doing? Saving lives or killing people? Or is the idea of saving lives not really saving lives, but it's killing people? Ask Cuomo. He was putting people with the disease into nursing homes so that more people would die. Make sense? Of course not. It's because they're as blind as you are. The government is manipulative. They lie, they deceive, they try to force you to do things that aren't right. Look, the truth is the truth. And the truth is, we, the people of the United States of America, are Americans. Not Mexicans, not Guatemalans, not Venezuelans. Americans are Americans. If you walk across the border without being vetted and without a reason to cross the border, you're not supposed to be here. And yet, in California, the greatest place to lie, they are actually hiring non-citizens to run their election committees. You've got to be crazy. I say, get rid of California. You want to play like that? Forget it. Every last vote doesn't count. Not even one. Every single vote, no. New York City, same thing. You want to play the games? No vote. You don't get the vote. Because they are misleading people. They're telling these people, come on in. We'll give you stuff. And yet, I can't remember where it was, but I think it's in California. A lady, well, woman, I don't think I'd call her a lady, a woman has I think it's a South American woman living in her house. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, don't it? But the woman cooks. You have to cook, but you can live in the house. Huh. That, to me, sounds like slavery, which is exactly what it is. The slave owners of the South had land. They had the slaves living on the land. They fed the slaves so that the slaves could work. What's next? Huh? Are you so blind you still can't see? Yeah, a lot of you are. You don't want to see. You just want to live your life strung out on heroin, fentanyl, alcohol, whatever. Don't worry about my neighbor. Who cares about him? It's me. It's all about me. So don't know. If I need help, you help me, because it's about me. I ain't going to help nobody else. It's about me. Not you, me. That's where this country is going. In a way. Because as of now, I understand, because of the verdict by Judge Engoron, truckers ain't going to New York. They said, kiss it. You want to play that game? Let's play the game. If you don't want fairness in the courts, if you don't want to reason with common sense, forget it. And you can point the finger at anybody, but it's your fault. Yours. So if we're going to straighten this country out, I guess it's going to have to be up to the individual. Get into groups. Boycott. Protest. None of this, we're going to go ahead and burn things down crap. No. If we're going to protest, boycott. Tell them no. We ain't doing it. Because it's wrong. And wrong is wrong. I don't care how many times you try to explain it as it being right. You're lying. And you're trying to blind the people. We ain't blind. You are. And then, along with your blindness, comes the prejudice. And this really drove me crazy, because I was watching the trial of the century, I guess you could say, of Fani Willis being on the stand. And she got off on this black attitude. And you could tell, because she started mouthing off, started being arrogant, like she was the law. You can't touch me. It's all bullcrap. And I get tired of that, because the media tries to cover it up. Oh no, it's just a peaceful protest as the car lot burns to the ground. As the two go into the Rolls-Royce dealership with a pistol and start stealing the jewelry out of the jewelry case. Nobody's going to shoot them. They're black. It's prejudice. We'll go to prison forever. No, you won't. You see, the Democrats, they try to say, oh, well, you're Christians. You have to accept us. You have to. The Bible says so. No, it doesn't. The Bible actually says, if your child is useless, take him outside of the city and stone him with stones until dead. And then get to mom and dad, because they're the ones that raised this useless thing, and stone them with stones until they're dead. Get rid of the evil. If you see a black person pointing a gun at somebody and you happen to have a gun, blow his fool head off. We don't want the evil. And we don't want the Democrats and the liberals telling us what we have to do when we know what we have to do. Follow Jesus. That's it, period. We follow Jesus. And yes, there is a point that we have to forgive, but there is never a point that there is not discipline. There has got to be discipline. And that's why the kids in the inner city have lost it. There's no dad. No dad, no discipline. That's his job. The job of the father is discipline. It's ethics. It's morals. This country needs morals and ethics. They need leadership. And Biden has none. He has no leadership. He doesn't even know what day it is. It's sad. And we've got wars all over the place. Why? Because Biden is weak. And you are blind to his weakness. Because of the media. When you hear something, research it. Look it up. Find out the truth. Know the truth. And the truth will make you free. It's the way. There are rules, laws. Man just can't go off half-cocked. You've got to have rules. You have to. Or else you're going to have anarchy. Everybody killing everybody else. That's what the Democrats want. And that is what they're going to get. Once the rapture happens, then there's going to be a tribulation period. Or in other words, all hell is going to break loose on earth because the love of the Spirit and the love of those who have the Spirit is going to be gone. So there's just going to be hatred, evil, killing, beating, raping, theft. Everything bad is going to be happening all at once. You want to be here? I'm not going to be here. Because Jesus said, I won't be. He died for me, so I don't have to be here. Open your eyes. See the truth. And the truth is what will make you free.